All right.
Introducing i8 Pat from Pat's Garage. So let us know a little bit about the i8. I mean, this is my first time having an i8 on my platform. You know, I definitely appreciate you being a guy to bless me with the opportunity to even, you know, connect with you and show off this beautiful i8 that you got here. So let's take a look around.
Sure, absolutely. First off, I want to thank you very much, Rel, for coming out, checking this car out. I love to show this car to people. I know a lot of people love this car, and it just makes me feel good to give an opportunity to everybody to say, you know, this is what the i8 is like, you know, get to experience it a little bit closer. It's a beautiful fall day, and I want to thank you very much for having me on your channel.
Appreciate that.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So this is a 2015 BMW i8, and the reason I bought the car is because of the doors.
Of course.
Most people are going to be like, I like the i8, but I really love the doors, because this is one of the best platforms that you can get the scissor doors and not have to pay a ton of money for it. You don't have to worry about paying a lot in insurance, and you don't really have to worry about some of the more expensive items that comes with owning an exotic car. Exotics are different than a lot of other things that are out there. So come on around, I want to show you a little bit closer what's going on with this car. The frame of this car is all carbon fiber. So this is not just here for looks, this is actually here to give strength and rigidity. This is also called the life cell, but it's a monocoque. And what it's doing is it's providing a lot of strength, but it's also providing the best protection on the market at the lowest weight possible, which is really good. Not only do we have carbon fiber here, but we also have carbon fiber door frames. And that's one of the reasons why we can actually open the doors up like we can. The rest of the car overall is carbon fiber or composite. There's some aluminum panels as well. But overall, the car generally is a light, quick, and fuel economical vehicle. So one thing I love about this is you can actually daily drive the car. Let's take a closer look at the other side here on the driver's side. Of course, we still got those scissor doors that everybody loves, but there's a trick to getting in and out of this thing properly. You sort of got to sit on the door sill and like let your butt fall in, and then move your feet in. And then after that, it's pretty much just like a luxury vehicle. There's nothing really that special. It's a normal BMW in here, but it has a different look and feel to it. I didn't like the paddle shifters and the steering wheel that came with the car, so I had to change these out. And I just did a custom job here with the blue reflective carbon fiber. I love it. I'm not a fancy guy. I don't like to show off, but you know, this actually looks pretty good. And it's definitely outside of my realm, but I like it. I really like it. And generally what we have here, we have a couple screens, and then we have our normal heating and air conditioning. We have our radio set up, just like a normal BMW. So it's not that hard to drive. It's a pretty cool car to daily drive. What's really cool and practical about the car is if you have small people or children, you can actually put them in the back seat. So there are a couple back seats here. Seat just comes up, person can get in, you move the seatbelt out of the way if you want to. And they're not really padded very well, but they give you enough room to put a child in here. All right, so let's take a closer look at what we got in the front and the back of the car. So this is the hood in the front. You really can't open it to do much with this. In fact, they don't want you in here. BMW doesn't, but they make it so difficult, there's no hood release. Now, what we have up front is electric motor, we have some fans, and then we have all of our fluids, but really the only time I pop this open is when I need to do any service. But let's go to the back of the car. Now we do have a trunk back here. It's very small. So right here, you have a very small area. You might be able to put some carry-on luggage in here, but it's not much bigger than that. And what I did here was I got bored and tired of looking at nothing because when it came from the factory, all it had was this cover over here. But there's actually an engine under here, and I decided to fabricate your ability to view the engine by putting some glass in here, constructing a frame, and then doing the upholstery here on this replacement top. So now you can actually see the engine.
Man, this thing's a beauty, guys. I love i8s. Just the doors. You know, it has the whole supercar look to it. You guys like it, right? Let me know. It's a hybrid, so it runs off electric as well as gas. And I don't know the whole gas mileage thing, but I'm sure i8 Pat can give us the whole rundown as far as, you know, how much miles per gallon this guys get with this vehicle, how much people get with the electric. So I'm sure you can break that down for us.
Absolutely. So the one nice thing about this car is you could put it in electric only mode. So it'll give you about 16 miles of range in electric, which is great for going around town. You got to pick up some groceries, pick up the family. Hey, anything that's local, just drive an electric if you don't want to hear any noise. But if you do want to enjoy that noise, you're just one click away from sport mode where you get it all. Now, I have a 16-mile commute to work, so I can go there on electric only. And on my way back from work, I'm charging the battery and I'm regenerating, so I'm able to actually only use about 10 miles worth of gas, because the other way coming home I'm still on electric again. So I would say best case, especially for somebody like me with 15-16 mile commute to work, you're seeing about 55 miles a gallon because you're not on gas that much. But on a long trip, you're seeing about 40, maybe 45, depending on how fast you drive. And if you're like me, sometimes I end up behind some supercars and we're going really fast down the road, it's about 25 miles a gallon. So I've not gotten anything less than 25 miles a gallon in the i8.
That's pretty good. I think personally that's pretty good for the caliber of vehicle where you're getting. You know, you can get almost up to in between 25 to 55 miles per gallon. You know, in a vehicle of this caliber, I think is amazing. Man, the fact that you can switch back and forth from electric mode to you know, to gas is amazing as well. You know, with the hybrid vehicles that's coming out, I know the Bentley brand is bringing them out. Rolls-Royce probably going to bring them out as well as these supercars and hypercars probably in the future as well, if they already haven't. They probably got some already in the making as well. But any I mean, obviously one of the best features on this car is the doors. Outside of the doors, is there any other features that you say you know, inspires you or kind of leans you towards getting this car rather than anything else in the same caliber?
Well, I was in a Corvette in mindset. I wanted to buy a C7 Corvette. I was looking at Z06s, and I thought I can actually get similar performance but good gas mileage at the same time, so I could daily drive the car. So then I could go to work, and on the way home, if I wanted to be in my sports car all of a sudden, I'm one click away from being there. That's the one thing that's really neat about this car. It's so practical that I don't have to own a daily driver and a sports car. You actually get it all in one vehicle, which is really neat.
So what we're going to do on this next video that's coming, we're going to take this puppy out on the road and yeah, see how it does in the windies. I mean, it's a lot of back roads where we're at right now, and we're just going to have a little talk about the car, let you know a little bit more about Pat as well. All right, so see y'all in the next video.